Here's an example of a dead promise. Senator John Somebody is running for president and puts out one of his policy ideas. It's a very popular idea with just about everyone, but especially so with people of his own party. He's very passionate about the idea, but sadly is very light on the details of actually implementing it. Nonetheless, people are excited about his policy idea and are enthusiastic to vote for him. But why so light on the details? Soon, political scientists, social scientists, economists, lawyers, and personalities dissect the popular policy idea. They quickly figure that implementing such an ambitious policy is impossible. They see the current divide between the parties and see that not enough politicians would support it. They see the actual cost and economic factors such as loss of jobs in one sector because of this idea and say if people knew the details, they wouldn't support it. But remember, Senator John Somebody was vague with his policy so that he could only play on the positives of the plan. So then let's assume the voters ignore what everyone else says and he becomes president. As president, he attempts to try in implementing his great policy idea, but he can't. Just like all those scientists and economists and personalities have said, it's impossible to implement. That is a dead promise. It's a political campaign strategy to help you get voters excited for you without facing the consequences of your idea. A politician shares a popular policy idea that gets voters to support him. But he's realistic enough, hopefully not naive, to know his ideas will never be implemented. But he keeps saying it during his speeches and debates. He wins over the voters with his bold and popular rhetoric. And then he wins the election, but then reverts to what all politicians love to do: complain. Complain that the other side or interest groups or whoever is preventing him from implementing his very popular policy idea. Even though throughout the entire campaign there were plenty of people who said that idea is impossible to implement. And remember, a popular policy isn't always a good policy. But you'll never know. That politician will never face the consequences of his ideas. His supporters will echo his complaints without him having to face the good or bad of his ideas. And for most politicians, that's the plan. They don't really care about making sweeping changes. They may talk big and have super ambitious ideas, but if those plans never come true, they're all talk. But it's a popular idea with their supporters, and that's what gets them re-elected every single time. I don't have to name a specific politician, but you already have certain people from both sides in mind. Build that what or universal who, popular ideas with their supporters, but how realistic is that? The dead promise is a key strategy in politics and in life, and unfortunately the politicians who make dead promises are fully aware of what they're doing. It's easy to say anything if you never have to face the consequences of those actions. So what are your thoughts? What politician makes a lot of dead promises? Comment below. And as always, take care of your money.